Hello, Andrews fifth graders and families. My name is Mr. Muckel, and I'm going to take you today on a virtual tour of our fifth grade class so you're better prepared as we start the year. We are starting out here in the hallway. One new thing we will be doing this year in order to implement more safety procedures is each student will have their own personalized lockers. So we will start down here at the end of the hall, and each student will start to get their own lockers. As we work our way towards our classroom, we have all our individual lockers. Hanging in the hall is my Mr. Muckel grade 5 sign, which on the front side of has one of my favorite quotes: "Attack each day with enthusiasm unknown to mankind." For those of you who are for Michigan football fans, that might sound familiar. And speaking of Michigan football, one of my favorite signs that I own: Wolverine fans welcome, others not allowed. So if you have a problem with that, I don't know what to tell you. As we walk in the door, the first thing the students will see is our attendance board. When they come in each morning, they will have a spot where they can they'll see what their lunch choice is for the day, and then they will move their number to hot lunch or cold lunch to determine that. If they leave the room, they will move their magnet to the spot they are leaving so we are aware when they are gone. Coming this way, we have our math vocabulary word wall, which will have all the vocabulary terms that we feel are important as we go through the year. Over here we have our sink area, and we will be washing our hands a lot this year and have all our supplies in order to help us clean the room. One thing that's really big at Andrews Elementary is our CHAMPS expectations. If your students have been here for any period of time, they are well aware of what that looks like. We will talk a lot about that in the first couple weeks of school. We have our calendar area, which underneath the calendar is where I post any important information that students may need to know as we go through the year. Over here we have our schedule and our objectives for the day. So I've put up a sample schedule for you to see and some fun objectives for you as you finish out your summer. You have Mr. Muckel's desk area and his work table, where he will work with many students throughout the year. And we have many supplies that we will use as we go through the year. Here we have our Read, Draw, Write interactive bulletin board, which we will use a lot this year to help students solve a variety of story problems. And then we get to our classroom library. This is where students will turn in books as they finish them, and all of the books are separated into baskets and categories to make it easy for students to find books that they may enjoy. We also have our mailboxes and our spot where we turn in all of our work. And we have the famous couch that all the kids get excited about in Mr. Muckel's room. We have our small group centers board, which we will use more as we go through the year. So I hope this has given you a taste for Mr. Muckel's classroom, and I cannot wait to see each and every one of you as we start our year here at Andrews Elementary.